Hello.
Hi.
We are Brazil International School and we are today representing Poland.
We will now begin our presentation.
The flag of Poland consists of two horizontal stripes, the upper one white and the lower one red.
The flag, with the national coat of arms in the middle of the white stripe, is legally reserved for official use abroad and at sea.
Welcome to the Republic of Poland, or in Polish, Rzeczpospolita Polska.
To stay in the territory of Poland for more than 90 days, you need to apply for a national D-type visa.
A great Polish holiday is more than just lying on the sand or shopping.
Explore and discover Poland's cities, towns and villages, people and culture.
The natural and geographical conditions in Poland, their quality and variety, permit all manner of sports to be practiced in this country all year round.
Mountain climbing and water sports.
Skiing and snowboarding.
Horse riding and cycling tourism.
Some of the many possibilities.
The organization and infrastructure of Polish sports is modern and is constantly improving.
Kayaking, canoeing, rafting,
Camping, mountain trekking.
As you can see, we have windsurfing and kite surfing.
From an adventure and extreme sport to golf to yachting.
memories of your first bungee jump, or maybe a paintball encounter, or even an impressive rock you climbed remain forever.
It's easy to get addicted to the adrenaline rush in Poland.
Why? Because Poland is an adventure. When it comes to Poland, talk about a lifelong learning process actually means a lifelong process.
The lifelong process of a whole nation of several generations.
The whole history of Poland is a story of fighting their way through others' ruling, others' dominance, threats to their nation.
However, Poland has remained most ethnically consistent, with few minorities living within its borders.
Poland has survived decades of difficult times to emerge as one of the fastest growing economies in Europe and the world.
Poles are well educated.
90% of Poland's youths complete at least secondary education and 50% have an academic degree.
The Poles speak a Slavic language and have a special fondness for English.
In fact, English is the most popular foreign language in Poland.
And English alone starts an avalanche of greetings with faces beaming.
A foreigner never feels at a loss in Polish company.
Even a smattering of English is ample for creating enthusiasm. The European Voluntary Service in Poland for environmental education supports various workshops and activities.
Volunteers as temporary members participate in indoor and outdoor educational activities.
Volunteers participate and help in environmental education workshops.
For that, they lead workshops with children, youth, and adults.
They also plan and promote meetings with the local youth.
Volunteers are encouraged to create and develop their own projects according to their interests.
Previous volunteers have participated in watercolor research, bird watching, and photography.
You might also get involved with the youth club and help increase the motivation of youngsters as to engage in citizenship actions and promote its values.
Or you might step in and take part in some activities with senior citizens.
Not that yet, so why not present some of your own culture traditions to the local community?
The city of Sosnowiec in southern Poland is hosting an international project of civic engagement, active citizenship, and empowerment in nature.
Oh, don't worry about the language. You don't need to be fluent in Polish.
However, general skills in English language are helpful as the project will be run in English.
Poland is back in the tourism industry a big way.
Cities like Krakow, Warsaw, and Gdansk have been polished up, while outside the urban centers there are forests, mountains, and lakes to be explored.
We have rounded up some of the top things to do on our trip to Poland.
The northeast of Poland is a vast expanse of lakes and rivers.
Lake Nierdwy or Lake Nigocin for boaters.
Or the Krutania River and Masurian Lakeland for paddlers.
The towns of Gigsko and Mikołajka make the best basis for sailing, cycling, and paddling trips.
One of Poland's national animals is the European bison.
Bison can be found in the wild at the Wielfiesa National Park.
The park is Europe's largest strip of original old-growth forest.
The land and trees have gone undisturbed by man for centuries.
Poland is famously flat.
That is until you get to the far south of the country.
There runs the Carpathians, a narrow range of mid-sized mountains.
The Karkonosze Range in the southwest is ideal for mountain biking.
Zakopane, south of Krakow, is considered best for skiing.
The isolated BEO range is in the extreme southeast.
Off the beaten track, it is a hiker's dream.
And the native links might well outnumber the people who venture there.
The beauty of Polish cooking lies in the side dishes and seasonings.
Herring in cream sauce paired with sliced apple and onion, or duck served with gherkin.
Middle spices include potato pancakes and pierogi, a kind of dumpling often filled with curd cheese or doused in mushrooms picked fresh from the forest.
It's hard to imagine a more handsome seaport than the Hanseatic city of Gdansk on the Baltic.
Gdansk prospered in the Middle Ages as a trade link between the interior and the rest of the world.
In 1980, Gdansk was the center of Poland's anti-communist movement, led by charismatic leader Lech Walesa.
The revolt by shipyard workers led to the establishment of the Solidarity Trade Union.
That triumphant tale is shown brilliantly in interactive exhibitions at the European Solidarity Center.
Krakow is a happy exception in a country that experienced so much wartime destruction.
The glorious main square, the Hrynek Governor, was befitting of a 16th century royal capital and survived intact to the modern day.
Stroll the cloth hall.
Or admire the carving of the BIS at St. Mary's Church.
And hear the call from the church high tower at the top of the hour.
Its original purpose was to warn the townsfolk of a Tartar attack way back in the 13th century.
High-tech museums can be found in the capital, Warsaw.
For a few years now, the Warsaw Prize Museum has been the favorite among visitors.
It portrays the city's uprising against the occupying Germans in 1944.
The Museum of the History of Polish Jews opened in 2014. It traces the 1,000-year history of the Jewish people in Poland.
The result is an entertaining and highly moving journey through time.
Ask any tourist about Poland and you might get, among both beautiful cities, communist oppression, Pope John Paul II, and Euro 2012.
Poles are proud of having produced 17 Nobel Prize winners.
Polish-born astronomer Nicolaus Copernicus was the first person to propose that the Earth was not the center of the universe.
Another Polish astronomer, Johannes Avelius, published the earliest exact maps of the moon.
Get to know a few more facts.
The name Poland originates from the name of the tribe, Polony, which means people living in open fields.
A mermaid provided the symbol for Poland's capital, Warsaw.
For 40 years, following World War II, it was illegal to teach German in Poland.
1/3 of the country is covered in forests, and 50% of land is entirely dedicated to farming.
A famous musical composer, Frédéric Chopin, was Polish and he was born in a village in East Central Poland.
The biggest section of any grocery store in Poland is the candy section.
If you're an English teacher in Poland, then you can expect to make more money than a doctor.
Poles are reputed to be avid readers and can be said to have a keen interest in the arts.
Oh, and one more interesting fact.
Name days are considered more important than even birthdays. Poles celebrate their name days, or immunity, which is a day commemorating the saint they're named after.
Just like birthdays, there are parties with food, drinks, presents, and the singing of the traditional birthday song, 100 lat.
And if you want to wish someone good on their name day, just say the words, well, be my guest, please, and take a chance. Come to Poland! Thank you for your attention.
Okay, listening up. I'm going to ask some questions about how you've done your research and how it was putting together this presentation. Okay. How did you come to decide upon the sort of topics that you were going to focus on in the presentation?
When we were doing the presentation, we found a lot of stuff about Poland and we would like to put all of them in the PowerPoint. But we couldn't, so we picked the most interesting facts that we thought it would be appropriate for the competition.
And was there anything that particularly surprised you that you didn't think that you'd find out about Poland? Anything that you thought was really exciting?
The thing that surprised me the most was the fact that teachers are more than doctors there. English teachers are more than doctors.
And if you could visit one part of Poland, where would you go?
I will go to the mountains on the south because you have many adventures there, so it will be an amazing adventure.
I'll let you go to Hanyakogni. That is a beautiful castle.
And if you guys could have, did you do any research on sort of food that you might eat in Poland? Yeah? Was there anything that looked particularly delicious to you that you'd like to try that you haven't tried yet?
Yes. Yes.
What was that?
The pierogi.
Can I go ahead?
It's very good, pierogi, okay?
What makes it good?
I don't know, it's good.
It is made of, it is a dumpling with cheese and meat.
And how did you guys find working together as a team to make this presentation? How did you begin to do your research and things like that?
When we knew that it would be Poland, we became very excited to present about it. So we got in the internet and some in books.
And I'm loving the traditional dress. Can you guys tell us anything more about that? And why maybe they're worn?
Yeah, we searched a lot about the dresses, and when we saw this one, we thought this one is the dress.
And can you tell us anything about exactly what you're wearing? Maybe describe to us what it is that put together.
There are traditional clothes from Poland that we found a lot of them. We just picked the ones that we thought it was like more pretty and.
Do you know where they've been worn? Do they still wear these now?
Yeah, they still wear this. Yeah, there are like popular costumes there.
Guys, if I can have a round of applause for the Brazilian International School.
That's it.